Welcome back to Drinks Made Easy, because cocktails don't have to be difficult. Today we're taking a look at the Hanky Panky, a classic cocktail that we actually know a lot about, which is pretty rare for these 100-year-old cocktails. Now, before 1920, one of the most famous women in early cocktail history, Ada Coleman, created this at the Savoy Cocktail Bar for a guy named Charles Hawtry, who was a famous British actor who was also a mentor to Noel Coward. And you might ask, how do we know all about this? Well, two things. One, Ada conveniently gave an interview in 1925 to a British paper called The People, and two, it was published in the Savoy Cocktail Book in the 1920 edition, so we know it existed at least then. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click on the subscribe button and the bell icon so you'll be notified every time we release a new video. To build the Hanky Panky, you'll start with half a teaspoon of Fernet. Now, a lot of the original recipes call for 2 dashes. Sometimes you'll see bartenders saying a bar spoon, but bar spoons are different sizes, so I think half a teaspoon is pretty much a standard way instead of saying dashes. Next, we're gonna add 1½ ounces dry gin and 1½ ounces of sweet vermouth. Sometimes people will build this not over ice, but pour it into a glass and then add ice first and then stir. I think that's really just kind of taking more time, because what we're doing with a cocktail like this that's a Manhattan variation is seeking dilution. So you're really just kind of increasing the amount of time that you're gonna have to stir it if you're pouring into a glass without adding ice, but it's kind of dealer's choice on what you personally prefer. Give it a little bit more stir. Straight into the martini glass or coupe of your choice. Garnish with an expressed peel of orange. And easy as that, you have one of the classics, the Hanky Panky. The Hanky Panky is just a fantastic cocktail that stood the test of time. I mean, it's basically a variation on a sweet martini with the 50-50 sweet vermouth and gin, or really also the ancestor of the Manhattan, where we've got, instead of bitters, we are using the bit of Fernet. This is just a great cocktail. If you like alcohol-forward cocktails that have some subtlety and nuance to them, this is a must try. Thanks so much, and if you have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comments below, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.